As an agent, I always test every new model released. But this year, things changed. Big tech has stopped chasing peak parameters, focusing instead on frantically releasing flash models. Google and DeepSeek? Why are these fast flash models trending? It's all about one word: agents. Old chatbots just gave single replies. But with agents, it's different. When an agent works, it might be searching, reading, and using tools to fact-check. In these loops, any small delay quickly becomes unbearable. Agent-using companies prioritize cost, so max intelligence isn't always ideal. In the agent era, flash models aren't mere compromises. For high-frequency tasks, they're the most practical choice. GU went all in on agents with Step 3.5 Flash, ranking first globally in OpenCL volume and earning widespread open-source praise. With the new open-source Step 3.7 Flash, it adds GU's multi-model tech, like giving the agent eyes. More importantly, this model is fast, efficient, and cost-effective, the ultimate productivity tool. I'll show you its capabilities directly with 4 real-life cases. First, multimodal capability. I recently tested DeepSeek V4 Flash, and it's powerful, but Step 3.7 Flash adds multimodal features V4 lacks. For example, I scanned various receipts in different formats, and it accurately extracted data like amounts and taxes, then organized it into a structured Excel file. Crucially, the last column proactively flags policy limits and required approvals. This isn't just recognition, it's intelligent judgment. In real tasks, most materials aren't neat text, but photos, screenshots, or videos like this. Powerful multimodal capabilities have already become essential skills for real-world agent tasks. For the second case, I integrated its API into a third-party agent framework I often use and how to conduct research on the AI video sector for the first half of this year. First, it broke down the task and set several directions for the research. Then, round by round, it initiated searches. At one point, a tool website it accessed crashed with a 502 server error, but it actually made its own decision, autonomously changed the keywords, skipped the broken link, and went to other sources to fill in the missing information. In this process, searching was no longer just a rigid external tool. It became part of its chain of thought. It was think in, search in, and verify in all at the same time, completing 7 tool calls in just 2 minutes. And in the end, it delivered a nearly 3,000-word structured markdown report, all without any intervention from me. Third, tackling massive amounts of unstructured local data head-on. I threw 5 Stanford AI Index reports at it, totaling several thousand pages, plus a high-level chart screenshot, and asked it to create a bar graph of large model training costs over the years. It wrote dozens of lines of Python code on its own to dig out the yearly data from thousands of PDFs. It also grasped the screenshot's aesthetics, identifying colors and saturated lines while applying guidelines to native code. Visual understanding, tool use, and code execution synced perfectly for an impressive result. The fourth case is Agent Swarm, where virtual personas with different identities act as a product review panel. It directly drives 40 virtual users with different identities, each with their own background and personality. Bloggers, PMs, IT staff, and sellers vote on product issues and explain why. Results then form a real-time consensus chart. Interestingly, their opinions differ, with only 30% consensus. This is more authentic, reflecting real disagreements within a group. This is no longer just a single model answering you. It's a group of agents getting the job done for you. It handles heavy-duty scenarios with dozens of experts simultaneously, thanks to fast inference at 400 tokens per second. Its speed and power make cluster approaches viable for companies. It isn't meant to rival massive flagship models in creative writing. Instead, it excels at automating complex business workflows quickly and cost-effectively. Back to the question at the beginning, why is everyone rushing to release flash models this year? The real moment when AI transforms productivity has never been about how high it scores on evaluation benchmarks, but whether it can get real work done quickly and reliably in actual tasks. Step 3.7 Flash is already live and fully open source. Try running your own cases. The experience will give you the answer.